Hello there. Welcome to JC Stocks and Markets podcast for April 6th, 2023. I'm JC. I've been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. I've made good trades and investments and some not so good. My intentions with these podcasts are to share my unique thoughts and opinions on individual stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend-paying securities, which are my favorites. The idea is to share my thoughts and possibly give you, the listener, some investment ideas so you and I can maybe make some money. I'm not doing this for income. I'm not trying to earn any advertising revenue, nothing like that. I really just enjoy doing this, and I hope you to share some chances to make a little money along with you. During some shows, we might stray into other topics that affect the stocks or ETFs that we're discussing. Could be government and politics, Federal Reserve policies, current events, or other things that rattle around in my head. The opinions shared on these podcasts are my own, and they're just that, opinions. I invest in many of the stocks and ETFs that are featured in the podcast. I'll try to let you know if I have, or will establish a position in these securities. Here's my disclaimer. By all means, everybody has to do their own due diligence prior to investing any money into anything. These stock picks are no exception. Do your own due diligence. With that, let's go make some money. The dividend-paying ETF that I want to share with you today is a fairly popular one. It's XLE. It is the State Street SPDR, State Street Global Advisor SPDR for the energy sector. It's kind of unique. It tries to mimic the category of energy, but I have to tell you, it's kind of weighted heavily in a couple of key stocks. In fact, from this first slide, you'll see that the holdings on XLE pretty much consist of 23% of ExxonMobil, 19.5% of Chevron. You got Marathon, EOG Resources, Schlumberger, ConocoPhillips, and a number of others, including Valero and Phillips, Hess, kind of a whole variety after ExxonMobil and Chevron. But it pretty much comprises a wide range of the energy sector, but really concentrated on those two stocks. The slide that you're seeing, this is the more or less the yahoo.com or finance.com basics of the stock. It's a pretty big ETF at $38 billion in net assets. The yield on this one is 4%, which I like. I like this one that pays dividends. And I don't think energy is going away anytime soon. As you can see, the volume is about 20 million shares per day, or a little bit more than that, and which means it's very liquid. This moves a bit, though. I mean, the beta is a little over 1, and you really obviously correlates with ExxonMobil and Chevron. So you really have to pay attention to those two shares, as well as somewhat the price of crude oil. Not so much, but it does follow it somewhat. This next chart you'll see is from stockanalysis.com. It's XLE dividends and XLE dividend growth year over year. You can see that the dividend growth is pretty steady, between about 15% and 13% a year, and the dividends have been slowly rising since 2013, but consistent. I think you'd like, if you like dividends, if you like a 4% dividend and a chance for real growth, if you think that energy's going higher and think that the energy companies are going to be profitable, which I think they are, I think this is a pretty good chance to make some money while you're gathering 4% dividends right now. The last slide I want to show you is a slide I got from Yahoo Finance and marked up. It's the 2-year chart, and as you can see, I got it from the 31st of March. Today's the 6th. XLE has actually gone up from 82 to about $85 to $86 a share right now. But you can see from the stochastics, we're down below 20, which means it's oversold. And you can see from the Bollinger Bands, I think we're headed towards, well, we're about 86 now. I think we're headed to at least 92, 93 in the short run. I think you could probably ride it higher, especially if the tightening of supply of oil gets worse by the oil producing companies, or the actual China reopening is bigger than we thought. It could be a massive, what do you want to say, boost for the oil companies as well as the price of oil. You know, you could see oil prices. Right now, oil's at about $80 a barrel. You know, you hear a lot of folks saying it could be near 100. It's possible. If it's near 100, I don't know where XLE is. I'm going to guess it's probably somewhere in the $95 to $100 range, plus you're getting a 4% dividend. I honestly think we have a pretty good chance to get there. I know they're saying the economy's starting to roll over. That's something you got to watch. But in the meantime, you can still gather in 4% divvies with this thing, with some stocks like energy stocks that are pretty steady Eddie. I like it. I have a large position in XLE, and I plan on holding on to it. With that, I'd like to say thank you for listening to JC Stocks and Markets podcast. I like XLE a lot. I hope you do too. I don't hope you do. If it's for you, it's good. If not, you know, go on to something else. I like the dividend. I like the chances of oil running up, actually energy running up. But thank you for listening. Until then, please enjoy the outro, the intro and the outro, which is a band that I used to play in, Just One Goat. The song is called She's the One, and it has some inner meaning for me. Enjoy, happy investing, and thank you for listening.
I know I'm not that beautiful, but I know my way back home. Our love ain't purely physical, but I never have to roam. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one. Yeah. Wasted all this time. She's the one. Oh, she's the